Welcome, everyone, to our Student versus Teacher Quiz Bowl Extravaganza. I'm Josh Lattanzi, member of the Theology Department, moderator of the Quiz Bowl Club, and DeMatha Class of 2000. We are here today as part of DeMatha's 75th anniversary festivities, and I would like to thank our Quiz Bowl members for their participation and our faculty team of Chris Hurst, Paul Davies, and Marty Hager for joining us today. So let's get to our game. All right, gentlemen, we will begin with what is called the category round. All of the answers to the questions in this round are people, characters, or figures whose names begin with the letter S. So this is a buzzer round, so you have your buzzers in your hand. Are we ready? Let's begin. First question is, the name of the wife of the biblical patriarch Abraham. Red team.
Sarah.
Correct. Next, the name of the evil uncle of Simba, voiced by Jeremy Irons.
Scar.
Correct. Now he belongs to the ages. This remark was said to have been made by what Secretary of War at Abraham Lincoln's deathbed?
Seward?
That is incorrect. It is Edwin Stanton. This woman is an actress, was the longtime partner of Tim Robbins, and is best known for her roles in films such as Bull Durham and Dead Man Walking.
Susan Sarandon.
Correct. A famous playwright and poet who did most of his work during the English Renaissance and bears...
Shakespeare.
Correct. A famous Greek philosopher who developed a method...
Socrates.
Correct. This Austrian bodybuilder eventually became famous...
Sigmund Freud.
That is incorrect. Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Starts with S.
I heard Austin.
He was originally born under a different name and even was briefly a seminarian. However, he changed his name to the one we know today, meaning Man of Steel. And he rose...
Stalin.
Correct. This comedian was the longtime host of The Daily Show, helming the desk.
Seinfeld.
Incorrect. Jon Stewart, helming the desk from 1999 to 2015. This singer was known for doing things my way. He was a founder...
Frank Sinatra.
Correct. This Native American woman was known for helping guide...
Sacagawea.
Correct. This man during the Middle Ages was known for being the Sultan who took Jerusalem back from the Crusaders.
Suleiman.
I'm sorry?
Suleiman.
That is incorrect. Saladin is the correct answer. The third wife of King Henry VIII, who was the mother of Henry's only son, Edward. She died giving birth to this son in 1537, and she also shares a name with a British actress. Time. Jane Seymour. Jane Seymour. This man was a chief in the Lakota Sioux tribe who gained a reputation...
Sitting Bull.
Correct. And the last of the category round. This man led a slave revolt against the Republic of Rome. He was eventually killed, but his legacy...
Spartacus.
Correct. All right, that brings us to the end of the category round. Now we move on to the toss-up round, which there will be 10 questions, very similar to the category round. All the answers, once again, are people, characters, or figures, but there is no common thread, so you need to make sure you listen to the question. Again, this is a buzzer round. Ready? Let us begin. Born Giovanni Battista Montini, this man was elected Pope in 1963 during the middle of the Second Vatican Council.
Paul VI.
Correct. This scientist, originally from Germany, became known after he published...
Einstein.
Correct. This author, one of the so-called three crowns of Italian literature, was best known for his prose in the 14th century and beyond. His most famous work was the Decameron, a collection of short stories told by characters trying to ride out the bubonic plague of late medieval Europe. Time. Giovanni Boccaccio. This athlete first made his name in the Premier League and eventually played in the United States for the Los Angeles Galaxy.
David Beckham.
Correct. This conquistador was best known for a rather fruitless search in what is now the southwestern.
To say Don Quixote, but that's
Ponce de Leon.
Ponce de Leon.
That is incorrect. I was looking to answer. It was Coronado in the American Southwest. The rest of the question is going to be about the fictional artifact in Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade. This revolutionary was one of the original members of the group that overthrew the Tsar in 1917. After holding a number of positions in the new Soviet Union, he was run out of the government.
Trotsky?
Correct.
No.
They got it. Sorry, Lewis. Lewis.
This fictional character proved to be the invisible hand who controlled many of the events on all sides of the Star Wars universe.
Emperor Palpatine.
Correct.
That's not fair.
It's a vague question. What else?
This ancient ruler was best known for codifying moral and legal principles.
Hammurabi.
Correct. This song and dance man was originally known for his award-winning performances on Broadway, but would eventually reach a wider audience in films such as Dirty Dancing and Beauty and the Beast. His best-known role, however, was as the world-weary detective Lenny Briscoe on NBC's Law & Order. Time. Jerry Orbach. And lastly, for the toss-up round here, this Civil War hero has a few statues and an area in Washington, D.C. named after him. He made his name in the Battle of Mobile Bay in 1864 with the famous order that is often rendered, "Damn the torpedoes, full steam ahead."
Farragut?
Correct. All right, that brings us to the end of the toss-up round. Now we will do a brief score check. We have our first update on the scores for this game. Our team 1 of students on the left, they have 160 points. They are in the lead. Our teachers are tailing close behind with 150 points. And our second team of students is not far behind also with 120 points as we head into the team round. Okay, now we are going to move along to the team round. There will be 10 questions, 5 questions from 2 different categories. There are 10 points for each correct answer, no penalty for an incorrect answer. However, if you get all 10 questions correct, you will get a 25-point bonus. So we will begin with team number 1 on the left. So what will happen is the first 5 questions, I will give you an event and you will tell me in what year it took place. And then the second half of the questions will be an acronym and you will tell me what the acronym stands for. And also to help distinguish, I will also give you a category for the acronym as well. So team number 1, we begin with the years. So first, the signing of the Declaration of Independence.
1776.
Correct. The ending of World War II.
1945.
Correct. The assassinations of Martin Luther King and Robert F. Kennedy.
1968.
Correct. The great stock market crash that helped lead to the Great Depression.
1929.
Good. The settlement of the Jamestown colony in Virginia.
Okay. 1607.
Correct.
Thank you.
All right, now we move into the acronyms. So the first one is category of sports, NFL.
National Football League.
Good.
Discussion.
Second one, time, AD.
Anno Domini.
Good. Technology, LCD.
Liquid crystal display. Liquid crystal display.
Liquid Crystal Display.
Good. Next is medicine, AIDS.
Autoimmune deficiency.
Acquired immune deficiency syndrome.
Acquired immune deficiency syndrome.
Good. And lastly, for the bonus, former world geography, USSR.
Yeah. Union of Soviet Socialist Republics.
Very good. Got all 10 right, plus the bonus. Well done.
Good job, y'all.
Now we move on to the teachers. So again, I will let you know when we are switching from years to acronyms. So the first year for you, or the first question is the year when Columbus sailed the ocean blue.
1492.
Good. When the first moon landing happened by Apollo 11.
1969.
Good. The end of the Civil War.
1865.
Mm-hmm. When the Wright brothers flew the Kitty Hawk.
1903. It's either 03 or 01.
1903.
Yes.
Okay.
When Martin Luther nailed the 95 Theses to the church door.
1517.
1517.
Good. All right, now we move into the acronyms. The first one has to do with technology or language. LOL.
Laugh out loud.
Yes. Sports. NBA.
National Basketball Association.
Correct. Next, organizations. NRA.
National Rifle Association.
Correct. Government. CIA.
Central Intelligence Agency.
Very good. And the last one for the bonus, former business title, BP.
British Petroleum.
Very good. Got the bonus as well. Well done. Now we move to student team number 2. Remember years and then acronyms. So we begin the first year. The September 11th attacks on the United States.
2001.
Good. The start of the Second War between America and Britain, which was named after the year.
1812.
Yes. The Constitutional Convention in Philadelphia. Answer, please.
1775.
That is incorrect. It is 1787. The attack on Pearl Harbor by the Japanese.
1941.
Yes, that is correct. And the final year, when Maryland was founded by George Calvert, also known as Lord Baltimore. Answer. Answer, please.
1634.
That is surprisingly correct. Nice job.
There you go.
Now we move along to the acronyms. Time, BC.
Before Christ.
Good. Sports, NHL.
National Hockey League.
Correct. Education, MIT.
Yeah. Massachusetts Institute of Technology.
Correct. Medicine, MS.
Medical Sciences.
That is incorrect. It is multiple sclerosis. And the last one, television, ABC.
American Broadcasting Corporation.
That is incorrect. It is the American Broadcasting Company. All right, and as we are getting set to head into our final round, do another update on the scores. Student team number 1 had a perfect team round, so they have 285 points going into the final round. Our team of teachers, I should say, is close behind them with 275 points, and our student team 2 has 190 points as we head into the final round. All right, now we are going to get to our final round, which is called the grab bag. All of these questions have absolutely nothing in common with one another. There is a 20-point gain for a correct answer and a 20-point penalty for an incorrect answer. This is for your buzzers. So let us begin with the grab bag. This man was a West Point graduate, Secretary of War, and a U.S. Senator. Eventually, he was elected president of the...
Theodore Roosevelt.
That is incorrect. And the rest of the question is elected president of the Confederacy. The answer is Jefferson Davis.
The Confederate States of America.
This is the name of the side of a right triangle that is the opposite of the right angle.
Hypotenuse.
Correct. This game is said to have begun in Scotland. Legend says that its name...
Golf.
Correct. This book of the Bible takes its name from the fact that it is the second time Moses speaks of the law.
Deuteronomy.
Correct. This element is at the top of the periodic table. It has an atomic number of 2 and is...
Helium.
Oh, helium.
Correct. This television show is known for having many flashbacks and concerns itself with the adventures of the Griffin family.
Family Guy.
Family Guy.
Correct. This U.S. president said at his inaugural address in 1961, asked...
John Kennedy.
Correct. This organization was first used by the Roman Republic to represent the people.
The Senate.
Correct. This is the name given to the large bureaucracy that runs the day-to-day affairs in the Catholic Church and Vatican City.
The Magisterium.
That is incorrect. The answer of the bureaucracy is the Curia. The Curia. This recently released film is the 25th canonical installment of its series and the final one in which Daniel Craig stars as the world-renowned...
James Bond.
It's James Bond.
That is incorrect. The answer, No Time to Die. The name of the film is No Time to Die.
Oh, okay.
What type of equation is ax squared plus...
Quadratic.
Correct. This man was responsible for leading the Communist Party to victory in the Civil War in China.
Mao Zedong.
Correct. This novel written by J.D. Salinger follows the story.
Catcher in the Rye.
Catcher in the Rye.
Correct. This is the name of the branch of the scientific study of classification of organisms.
Taxonomy.
Correct. This European war fought mainly due to religious differences between 1618 and 16...
30 years more.
Correct. This is the more common name for the following distance. 9.46 times 10 to the... Answer.
Let's say Planck.
I need your answer.
Defer.
Planck length.
That is incorrect. It is a light year. A light year. This is the name of George Washington's estate in Northern Virginia.
Albert.
Yeah. Mount Vernon.
Correct. This apostle was known as the Beloved because he was...
James.
James.
That is incorrect. Beloved was John. John was the beloved. This is the highest mountain in the world above...
Everest.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, and final question. This singer was born Peter Hernandez. He debuted as an artist in 2010.
Bruno Mars.
Yes. Very good.
That's it.
All right, now we come back with the final scores here. First, I want to thank everyone for coming and playing today. Thank you to our student teams of George Currie, Worthy Beilman, and Ian Parsons, and our other student team of Lewis Sarwal, Stephen McDonald, and Owen Kramer, as well as our faculty members, Marty Hager, Paul Davies and Chris Hurst. Couldn't have done it without them, so I wanted to at least extend my thanks to all of them for coming out today and doing this wonderful event. So now we get to the scores. Coming in third place is our student team number 2 with 170 points. In second place is student team number 1 with 365 points, which means that our winner for today are the team of teachers with 415 points. So congratulations to Mr. Hurst, Mr. Davies, and Mr. Hager, and a wonderful game played by all. And once again, thank you very much for being here today. And I hope that everyone who watches this will have enjoyed the show as well. So thank you all for watching, and have a wonderful day.